chaos rules here, hand in hand with despair. Duchess won over people's hearts. All Beauclair now weeps for her.
A mass outburst of emotion. Well, it seems her subjects have adopted some of their recent ruler's traits.
Why the sarcasm? Thought you liked Donna Henrietta.
I did. And I do truly rue her passing.
Me too.
Then let us drink.
그것도 액션 RPG예요.
Whatever you say about Siona, you gotta admit, she was unbending.
That she was. I do admit it. Though, in her case, it would have been better if she had been a tad more philosophical, pausing from time to time to reflect on the propriety of her actions.
True.
How do you find my personal brew? Not too strong?
Just right.
Credit the local mandrake of the Alrauna diavolis variety for that. The tubers which grow in this area's volcanic soil have an altogether unique flavor profile and display a remarkably uncommon dark brown tint.
Fascinating. All I can say is this batch turned out excellent.
Indeed. It might be wise to stockpile some roots for the future. Would you care to accompany me?
갑자기 둘이 여행 가는 걸로 가는 거야?
Let's go. But I think you might be forgetting one thing. Fresh mandrake root of this variety is highly toxic, even to a witcher.
Ah, not a problem. I never forget matters of safety.
호라이즌은 서브 퀘스트까지 다 해도 그렇게 오래 안 걸리던데요?
And a mask. Don them, and you shall be in no danger.
Thanks. Right then, let's go.
This moonlight makes me
아니 끝날 것 같이 안 끝나네.
Let me guess.
언제 끝나는 거지? 장갑은 어디 있는 거야? 퀘스트? 이거?
Succubus twins?
No, I was thinking about...
이게 하나. 소리 안 지르네?
Now, where'd that bloodsucker go? Won't be easy to track down. He's a vampire after all. Regis!
어디 가셨대?
Damn it, where'd you go?
뭐야? 뭐야? 장갑. 이거랑 뚜껑은 벗자. 아하, 뚜껑. 이거 먹고, 이것도 먹고. 뱀파이어. 엄마야. 혼자 다 잡네. 도와줄 필요도 없었네요.
Those Bruxay, they called you a traitor.
Alas, we've a very simple code of honor, we vampires. So simple you might call it trivial. Either one is with us, unconditionally, regardless of the circumstances, or...
Won't let it go, will they?
They will not. Fortunately, we've another rule, an unwritten one, and just as trivial as the first. It is neatly
하긴 그러네요.
summarized.
레지스는 자기 생명의 은인을 죽였네.
That is why I must leave Toussaint. For a vastly long time, most like.
Yeah, I get it.
Let us make for my camp. I've an overwhelming desire to have another drink. Supreme bouquet. Firm, defined beginning, then develops gently, rising to a startling finish. Don't you think?
Not much of a connoisseur.
Then it is high time you started your education. After all, the Corvo Bianco vineyard is now yours. By the way, I left a gift for you at your new home, on the nightstand.
Thanks. Mind telling me what it is?
A trifle. That will nonetheless be useful should you need mutagens.
아, 이럴 줄 알았으면 집도
Have you
업그레이드
thought
좀
about what
할걸.
you can do with your prize?
돈을 하나도 안 썼네.
Shall you hang your swords over the mantle and take to pruning vines?
그래, 정착해볼까? 그래, 나 거기서 살래. 노년은 편하게 지낼
You know
거야.
what? Think I just might. Come on now, don't laugh. Maybe not today.
네, 어제
tomorrow.
유령마 퀘스트 알려주셔가지고 했어요.
But one day I'll want to see what it's like. To just wake up every day in my own bed.
Oh, stop, please. Sounds so sentimental, my fangs have begun to hurt. Then what? Will you begin writing your memoirs like Dandelion? I can remember a night, not too far from here if I'm not mistaken. We hid in a cave while a blizzard raged all about. Does that sound at all familiar?
How could it not? We just set off to rescue Ciri from Vilgefortz.
Our encounter with Vilgefortz. That is something I do not remember so fondly. But that first stay in Beauclair.
이따 한번 가봐야겠네요.
far calmer
누가
than
있나?
this one.
Seemed like a land straight out of a fairy tale back then. Its sole problem, cellars too small to accommodate all that wine.
Appearances, Geralt. Appearances, like Mamoons and Dopplers, deceive. So what did become of Vilgefortz?
Killed him. Sure wasn't easy, though. I so don't feel like going anywhere. Sit here a while longer?
So we shall, my friend. We have witnessed, and in fact on several occasions incited, many great and weighty events. After all that, I believe we deserve
혼전
rest for rest.
순결 엔딩이라니까요.
That we do.
쳐다보네. 끝났다.
Actually, I'd love to go home.
집 가자, 집. 집까지만 가보면은 대충 다 끝났네요. 집에 친구? 누구 와 있으려나? 네, 방금 엔딩 봤어요.
You smell that?
아, 왜 자꾸 독거노인이라고 그러세요?
Master Witcher, some unknown individual barged into the residence. I resisted as best I could, but to no avail.
Who is it?
Alas, they did not do me the basic courtesy of introducing themselves.
부자들은? 여러 명이 왔나 보네?
What's that smell?
오,
You look good. Come. Don't just stand there. I want a hug.
딸내미 왔네?
What did you bring?
A Garkin from Angren. I slew it. all by my lonesome.
That why you left Carrera so suddenly? Had no idea where you'd gone. Your note was puzzling. Don't try to find me. Threw me for a loop.
That was silly. It's just that I felt stifled in your shadow. I'd have suffocated had I stayed. So when I read that notice, the contract, when I saw Angren, I knew I had to do it. Alone. Without my nanny.
I'm not your nanny. I believe in you. Like my new house?
The house is lovely, but it could use a bit of work.
Yeah, got plans for it, don't worry. Wanna go outside? Could show you the grounds.
옷 좀 갈아입고 갈 걸 그랬네요.
Ah, it's lovely here. I could stay forever.
What's stopping you?
Actually, not a thing. I slew a Garkin, collected my bounty. I believe I'm owed some
딸내미는
respect.
죽이면 안 되죠.
Indeed you do, mademoiselle. As my major domo would say.
You've a butler?
A steward. Name's Barnabas Basil. BB for short, though I don't know if he likes it. He's the one let you in. I'll ask him to bring in some fruit, a beverage. You can spend the rest of the day lying about.
Ah, nothing would make me happier.
Being a witcher anything like you imagined?
Geralt, I didn't have to imagine anything. Remember, before we parted, we walked a good stretch of the path together.
영상 좀
Journeyman
하고
master,
올걸.
though, not the same thing.
I'm still a long way from mastering anything, but I am trying. Anyway, I did learn from the best.
Just passed on what worked for me. Or at least tried to.
I was thinking of Eskel and Lambert.
영상
So,
좀
no
할 걸.
regrets? Choice you made?
Not at all. I'm doing what I ever wanted to do. Being who I wanted to be. I believe that's one definition of happiness.
딸내미랑 잘 되면 어떡해요.
Encountered the most charming aspect of being a witcher yet?
Which aspect is that?
The hatred, disgust, that strange blend of admiration, fear, and contempt.
They set their hounds on me in one village. In another, they forbade me from taking a drink from their well. Other than that, it's been all right. No one's tried to cheat me out of my reward so far.
이분들 봐봐.
Treat a woman differently.
다 큰일 나실 분들이야.
When they treat a woman differently in this world, it hardly ever means better. Quite the opposite.
Angren, how'd it go? Garcanes can be pretty tough opponents.
That's why I had to lure this one to a place both spacious and empty, where it would have nowhere to hide. I found an abandoned crypt far from any town or village.
Good choice. Always best to avoid additional casualties, so your foe had nowhere to hide. But the bastard was still damn quick, I bet.
Not as quick as I am. My greater worry was its strength. I was far outclassed there. But a dose of black blood did the trick. We fought a while, I feigned a mistimed dodge and let it drink. The rest was easy.
See you later, Ciri.
Take care of yourself.